Depression is said to be the leading cause of disability worldwide, and today we're going to talk about two treatments available to some people who are suffering depression. I'm joined by Ben Spielberg and Judith Ladich from TMS Brain Health. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Going to talk about TMS. It's also called transcranial magnetic stimulation, and also a drug called Ketamine. Let's start with TMS first of all. This is fascinating. This is a treatment. It's not a drug, but rather a way to stimulate the brain.
Correct.
Tell us how that works and what kind of things you've seen from it.
So TMS is a transcranial magnetic stimulation, as you stated. It's a new treatment that is used to treat symptoms of depression, especially the non-resistant depression. People who've tried different kinds of medications and it has not worked for them, or people who are on medications like antidepressants and it's worked somehow but they're seeing side effects, or they still want to continue taking their medications but they want to try alternative route to alleviate their depression symptoms.
Yeah, and Ben, the idea behind this is that it stimulates the brain, the part of the brain that's inactive during depression, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so we tend to think of depression as this serotonin deficiency or neurotransmitter imbalance, but research over the past couple decades has shown that's not really the case, and that's not really what's happening in the brain. What's really happening is that people with depression have specific parts of the brain that are underactive. So there's less cellular metabolism, less blood flow, and what TMS can do is it emits these magnetic waves that actually turn this part of the brain back on. So as they come in and do more and more sessions, there's more blood flow, more metabolism, and thus more neuroplasticity in these areas.
FDA approved, and I was searching online and found a lot of people who truly believe this has helped them. Let's, as we don't have much time and I wish we had more, talk about ketamine, which is a drug that originally was an anesthesia for animals, Judith, and now it is being used to treat depression for people.
Yeah, so they found out like microdosing of ketamine is being used actually to treat like depression, anxiety, PTSDs. So some people, like if they're going through a divorce or they're going through a hard time and they just need a little bit of help, ketamine would be the ideal drug to use. And it's more effective, faster than actually being on an antidepressant. Than you know, it takes a little bit of.
It's not a cumulative effect as much as it is, it works right away. Am I right
right
about
away,
that?
yeah. Even though it's still accumulative because we do like a packet of 8 dosing.
Okay.
So they come 2 days per week until they finish their 8 doses. So it's more cumulative in your system, but the symptoms are relieved like immediately.
It's fascinating. I wish we had so much more time to talk about this. Judith and Ben, thank you so much for being here today to talk about this. And we want to thank TMS Brain Health Las Vegas for sponsoring this segment. If you'd like more information, there's a number on your screen, 833-TMS today, or the website is tmsbrainhealth.com. We'll be back.